You're looking back, Larry, when you're sitting there 6 times and you're facing it and running out of cash, or you're doing your IPO, or you come back to Australia and take over CSIRO and turn that around. What's leadership, Larry?
Yeah, leadership's all about them.
Probably in your book, chapter something, is it?
Yeah, it is. But I think too many leaders think it's all about them, and really it's not about you. It's about the people you're leading. And one of the most important things for anyone who's trying to lead innovation is to create a culture where your people aren't afraid to tell you the things that they think you might not want to hear. Because people have got to feel comfortable to tell you, Larry, you got it wrong, or you missed this, or you missed that. If you can truly have that, where you're not going to get, your ego's not going to get in the way, you're going to listen to them, then together you'll always plot a better path than you will alone. And that's something a lot of people talk about Andrew. One of his gifts, and he'll tell you, I'm only right about half the time. And when you see him in action, when you see one of his people question him, and I've seen CEOs of ASX 10 companies questioned who didn't like being questioned by their people. Nobody likes it, but he listens. And he doesn't, they don't get crucified for saying, I think you're wrong. He wants to hear that. And that is a strength. That's an amazing strength. And you don't see it very much, but that to me is the secret. For me in CSIRO, that was the secret. Make sure everyone knew that I would listen, and if I was wrong, we would change course. That's probably the final part about leadership. Go back to the market vision. You've got your vision of the future, and you keep iterating, you keep listening to the market, you keep tweaking your product, you keep changing things until you get to success. Yep. And when people look back on it, they go, oh my God, how did you create this amazing product? No one would have ever thought of that. Well, we thought of it in a series of steps, and we weren't afraid to say we were wrong. We weren't afraid to change course. Sometimes leadership in Australia, particularly in government, they're a little bit too much like the kangaroo and the emu. They can't take a backward step. And sometimes you got to step back in order to go sideways to go forward, and you really learn that as an entrepreneur, and you're not afraid of that.